A dramatic scene unfolds on camera at the entrance to a supermarket. Kat Hutson, seen standing, suddenly collapses to the ground, her body literally riddled with bullets.
I said to myself, wow, this is it. I'm done. I'm gonna die.
If he couldn't have her, then no one else would.
There's no reason I should be alive right now. Every bullet was something that could have been serious.
Like prey, she has been hunted down and shot by the man she once loved. It was an early morning in March. Kat Hutson pulled into the store parking lot where she works. But before the mother of two could get inside,
He was there, and big, muscly, massive guy who's bald, and he had a long black wig on.
under the wig, her estranged husband, Michael Hutson. Kat says her husband changed after they were married, becoming possessive and abusive. He trashed their house and destroyed almost everything she had. She finally left, headed to St. Louis, where she got a new phone number, new home, and a new job. She thought he didn't know her location, but now he'd found her. Disguised and carrying a gun, Michael tried forcing Kat into his van. When a coworker heard the commotion and ran out to help, Michael opened fire.
I remember that first hit because it made my arm feel like it feels now, just complete, utter numbness and deadened weight.
And he wasn't done yet. Far from it.
And I remember the stomach shots and holding my stomach, and there was a ton of blood.
Shockingly, Kat was shot 9 times. Her survival, a miracle.
I definitely have shots under my arm, in my groin, in my belly. An artery was hit both here and in my groin.
Surveillance video obtained by our St. Louis affiliate KTVI shows Kat as she reaches the store's entrance, already shot. What you can't hear is what she wanted everyone to know.
And I said, this was my husband, Michael Hutson, make sure he goes to jail.
About a minute later, she collapsed. Lucky for Kat, a police officer across the street heard the gunfire and was at her side within minutes.
There was a lot of blood. You have to try and find where it's coming from.
One of the bullets had severed the artery in her shoulder. Police officers used a blood-clotting powder to save her life.
I just went to work trying to flip her over, find where she was bleeding from, and get the quick clot on it as fast as possible.
Paramedics rushed Kat to the hospital, where she spent days in a medically induced coma. When she woke up, her only concern was her 2 kids.
I was petrified that he was going to go for them.
But he didn't. Police say Michael Hutson took his own life. The crazed gunman found dead in his vehicle about 2 hours after ambushing his wife.
What was your reaction when you heard that he had committed suicide?
Well, as non-Christian as it sounds, I was relieved.
A restraining order had done little to keep Michael Hutson away. Kat says Michael violated it several times, but was never arrested.
It's not a perfect system at all. I mean, that's going to be my life goal, is to make changes.
For now, she's focused on getting better. The gunshots destroyed the nerves in her arm and hand, and she'll need lots of rehab to get movement back.
I still have a couple bullets. I think, a bullet still in my chest and one in either my belly or my groin.
Despite that, Kat has been touched by the outpouring of support from total strangers. A local dealership gave her a car so she could get back and forth to her doctor's appointments.
I just want to give her a big hug.
And when she is better, the officer who was first at her side hopes they can meet again.
I'm just so happy she survived it, you know. It's a miracle everything aligned right.
And Kat Hutson agrees.
It is a miracle you're alive.
It is a miracle.